Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Taurus and take a look at this July 13th full moon energy in the sign of Capricorn. Now, this moon is all about ambition and long-term goals, but specifically for you, Taurus, this highlights your ninth house, which is all about growth, adventure, risk-taking. So you may be traveling to new lands. You may be planning to take new risks in your career. You may be deciding to get adventurous in your relationships. So very positive time for you for growth, expansion, and just overall feeling a new sense of purpose, a new sense of whatever direction you want to go in. I feel like you're taking that big scary leap. So just a friendly reminder, Taurus, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find all of those links in the description box below. All right, so we have Virgo energy, we have Aquarius, and we have Pisces. Now, you may have these placements in your chart. You may be dealing with others that have these placements, or it looks like a lot of you could just be embodying the energy here showing up. Now we have Virgo. Assess the situation. Take a look at your surroundings. Take a look at where you're at in your goals. Again, this Capricorn energy is all about ambition, long-term goals. It can be short-term goals as well, but for the majority of you, this is about what goals you set in place at the beginning of the year. It's like a midpoint checkpoint here. You're taking a look at how far you're at, how far your ambition has been, your drive, and just kind of reevaluating. Some of you are setting new goals. You may be coming up with new ideas to bring in more growth, more finances. Excuse me. For others of you, you're definitely ready to take a vacation. You're ready for a new time to bring a lighthearted energy to the mix here. So again, assess the situation and see what you can do, how you can take a risk, or how you can take on a brand new adventure to get to where you want to be. Next, we have Aquarius, open to change. You're definitely open to change here. Again, your ninth house is highlighting growth. And sometimes growth can, well, mostly always represent some sort of change. Whether, again, this is maybe a new job that you're going for. It could be a promotion. It could be opening up your heart to love. If you are in a current relationship, there may be some shifts or dynamics that are changing that it will be for the better for you. Hopefully for the both of you. Now, this can also be about opening up to changes regarding health. Some of you may have to really grow in that area of health, Taurus, and you may need to take that big leap, take some sort of a risk, take an adventure. But I feel like you're focusing on what is best for you and your growth and your future at this time. Now, we also have Pisces energy showing up. This says attune the divine, attune to the divine here. Spirit is working in your favor to bring you the abundance that you seek, to bring you the opportunities for you to go all the way. They're showing me Chariot energy, so I'll be curious to see if that shows up for you, Taurus. But this is about you aligning with the energy of what it is that you want to attract in your life. If you're wanting to attract wealth and abundance, do you believe that it's possible? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you're worthy of compensation, whether you work for someone else or you are, self-employed? If you are wanting a relationship in your life to either manifest a new opportunity, or if you want something to grow within a current one, are you attuning and aligning to that energy here? So there is a perfect time. The time is now here around this full moon to let go of any expectations or anything that's holding you back from achieving those goals that you have for yourself. And it's time to take a risk. I feel with that risk energy, this could be Fool energy coming in for you as well. But I do see a lot of excitement, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, but also a lot of growth, especially when it does come to finances. So let's take a look, Taurus, at where your energy is currently at. We have the 7 of Ariel, 7 of Pentacles energy showing up for you. It says here, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Everything that we just talked about here. So yes, the Seven of Pentacles is assessing and evaluating your next set of goals here, because there is ambitious here. Review the progress, which is, I feel like, yep, assess the situation, literally assess the situation here. Have patience and make plans for your next endeavor. Now, this could be, some of you are making plans for your next trip, your next vacation, your next, goodness, they're showing me somebody jumping out of a plane. So somebody may be skydiving or getting a skydive certification, or maybe you just went skydiving, or maybe you just seen somebody jump out of a plane. Please take that as it resonates here, but that could be somebody's risk-taking energy that shows up in the month of July. You may just say, hey, I want to step outside of my comfort zone and I want to go skydiving. I mean, obviously that's not going to resonate with every single one of you, so please take it as it does. But if you've ever wanted to go skydiving, Taurus, now is the perfect time to do so. All right, let's take a look and see here what you should focus on manifesting during this full moon in Capricorn. Again, July 13th energy, depending on your location, but Six of Cups energy. This is really beautiful. Focus on kindness. Focus on embracing that inner child. Focus on new friendships and rekindling relationships that are in your life here. Now, this does talk about childhood or children here, but the Six of Cups can also represent reconnecting to people that maybe you've I don't want to say had a falling out with, but maybe people that you haven't spoken with for some time. Maybe there was some strong friendships where you just tended to kind of grow apart. Maybe you moved away, or maybe they started a family or you did. And sometimes friendships just kind of, part at times. Now, there could be somebody coming back into your life around this full moon energy that maybe gives you a call, or maybe you see them in the grocery store and you say, wow, I haven't seen you in forever. What have you been doing? Would you like to catch up here? So the Six of Cups energy is about reconnection, but it's also about second chances to make something work that didn't work prior. Not just about what didn't work, but maybe because there were different priorities in place here. The Six of Cups is all about kindness as well. So practicing small acts of kindness, not just for yourself, Taurus, but for others, is going to be very positive with whatever it is that you are trying to manifest during this full moon here. Some of you, you may be focusing on children, grandchildren. This could be your own inner child, having a little bit of fun. Again, adventure and risk taking. When we think of children, when we think of children going out into the playground, they don't have really a lot of fear. They go up there and they climb the ladders and they go down the slides, and there's a sense of excitement. Sometimes they jump from the monkey bars, and that could be that skydiving energy I was tuning into. But this is about not having reckless, no fear energy, but it's not having the fear hold you back from doing something that brings you excitement and brings you a sense of fun energy here. So the Six of Cups energy for you is a very beautiful energy to focus your intentions on around this full moon time. Now, this card is also a very important reminder for some of you, not all of you, Taurians out there, to not buy affection or friendships. Also, to make sure that any childhood wounding that you've had in the past here, that you deal with in a constructive, positive way. That could be what you are releasing and moving forward around this full moon. Now, another energy is romanticizing the past. If you're looking at the past with, oh, that was really fun, that was really exciting, I really enjoyed doing that. Well, there's no reason why you cannot bring that excitement, that adventure, and that risk to the energy now as well. So again, there is a second chance for almost like a do-over or a reconnection here. So embrace that energy to the best of your ability. All right, let's take a look here, Taurus, and see what your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths are. What are your untapped gifts and greatest strengths? We're going to go with your untapped first and then your greatest strengths. Okay, beautiful. We have the Knight of Wands energy. Taurus, you are the ram. You are that go-getter at times. But your untapped gift here is this Knight of Gabrielle, Knight of Wands. Now, you're very confident, very enthusiastic, very courageous, and very charming and charismatic. And a lot of people really admire those qualities that you have within you. But sometimes you may tend to kind of overwork yourself to the point of not being exciting or not having that fun dynamic to your energy. It says here, it's time to take action. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Now we're clarifying here your untapped spiritual gifts. So you may really tap into these energies that I just mentioned, but have you embraced them at 110%? Probably not. So it says that you do have great instincts. You know what to do and when to do it. So don't let anything hold you back from achieving that growth that you want for yourself, that growth in your career, growth in your health, growth in your relationships, growth within your friendships here. You know what to do. Your instincts always lead you and guide you forward here. So make sure that you continue to tune into that spiritual gift that you have. Also, that confidence that you have, believing in yourself, is really going to be the power that plunges forward here in your growth. I really love this because I feel like you are taking a stand. You have, they're giving me that Leo strength energy as well, even though we don't see a Leo out here. This may be something that happens in Leo season, which will be towards the end of July. So I do feel like there's great strength that's going to lead to a lot of growth that happens towards the end of July. They're giving me July 23rd, 20 to 28th. So there could be July 23rd to 28th where there's some sort of strength, confidence that you're feeling enthusiastic about and you're going to move forward. You're feeling good about whatever decisions you make, whatever long-term goals that you've set up for yourself, Taurus, and you're going to be excited about taking that plunge forward. Now, what is your greatest strength? Page of Michael. This is the Page of Swords energy. So your greatest strength is you're honest, you're truthful. This is also about you being perceptive, you being able to perceive situations from different point of views as well. You can be a little blunt at times, is what I'm sensing here, Taurus, for you, but at least you're very analytical and you don't sugarcoat things to make them seem better than they are or worse than they are. I feel like you just tell it like it is here. And that can come off as strong sometimes. But the good news is I feel like they're giving me strong or egotistical at times, but it's because sometimes you're very sure of those instincts here. And that's okay, but make sure that your words are showing compassion and kindness, especially with that Six of Cups energy. Now it says here, your greatest strength, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Absolutely. This is something new coming in for you, something that you're chasing, I feel. It's almost, they're giving me Twister, the Twister movie. So I feel like maybe you just watched Twister, or maybe you just looked at the preview of the new Twister coming up here. But it's almost like you are the kind of energy that maybe would go chase tornadoes. Now, it doesn't mean that you're doing that. And some of you are saying, Melissa, I'm the furthest away. I'd be the furthest from a tornado, right? But you can see kind of like the clouds in the background. But he's like, I'm excited. I'm going to fly my kite in this tornado because it probably has the best winds. So what this is saying here for you, Taurus, is I feel like there are exciting challenges, even if it's not tornado chasing. Maybe you wanted to do that when you were a kid, but I feel like this is about you knowing that in the face of adversity, in the face of opposition, challenges, you are willing to rise up and meet them, look them in the eye and say, you know what? I am willing to do what it takes to go all the way, to go through it. So whatever challenges you have for yourself, there's a sense of excitement. There's a sense of, a little sense of competition I'm feeling as well. That may be a drive or a motivating factor for some of you Taurians out there, is the competition to succeed, the competition to strive. Some of you may be very impulsive at times and big risk takers. And if you're not, now is the perfect time to step out of that comfort zone and do one thing, even if it's just one thing, Taurus, that seems like you would be taking a risk. Even if it's, it could be something small. It doesn't have to be jumping out of an airplane. Perhaps it's, wearing yellow when you typically wear grays and browns and whites, for example. I mean, you can start small and work your way up. But it says here, you have what it takes to succeed. Your greatest strength is to succeed. You have set yourself up in this lifetime, Taurus, to succeed at anything you put your mind to. And I feel like you know this. And it comes across as maybe cocky, maybe arrogant, maybe conceited, but really it's just your drive. It's none of those things. Maybe sometimes at times you may let that get to your head, but you know that you came here to this earth to succeed and go through any challenges and face them head on. Now it says here, review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So there may be some new documents, new challenges that show up for you, but I feel like this is your greatest strength. Some of you may work in the legal system. Some of you may work as, maybe you've always wanted to work as a private investigator or a detective, or you may enjoy true crime, detectives, or you may watch like murder mystery or anything of that nature as well. I'm just getting that energy showing up here. So please take it as it resonates. All right, let's take a look and see what messages Spirit has for you, Taurus, around this full moon on the 13th. We have indigo. So indigo has been showing up. Well, I've only done 2 of the full moon readings, you and Aries so far, but in Aries that showed up as well. So you could have Aries placements. But what I'm getting from Spirit on a collective, a lot of indigos are stepping up and leading, especially with what's going on in the world right now. It is about hear me. This is my voice. This is what I believe in. This is how I'm going to make a difference here in the world. So if you're not familiar with indigo, definitely look into this energy here. But it says the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So indigo energy is showing up. We're also going to pull messages from the Spirit Oracle deck here, but we have singing and dancing. So it's really important for you to get out there, let loose, activate that throat chakra, get that root chakra moving by dancing, express yourself and awaken those psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. And then some of you are also calling in Archangel Michael. Some of you are working with this angel very closely, supporting your healing work. Anything that you're doing, maybe regarding the healing arts, maybe you're healing some of that childhood wounding, or you're just asking Archangel Michael or Raphael here for protection moving forward. I feel like this is a very positive energy for you, but make sure you're asking for help and for support if you need it. Also, if you're doing anything risky, make sure you call on your angels as well. So, I mean, if you're jumping out of that plane, maybe some of you are praying real quick to the angels, I've done that myself. I've jumped out of a plane twice, and sometimes you just hang on for dear life and jump, but it's exciting and there's a sense of accomplishment. So if that is you, Taurus, definitely take a risk because there's a sense of accomplishment at the end of it. Now, again, Aries also got the cleanse card from Spirit. So Spirit wants a lot of you souls to really get rid of and clean up what doesn't serve you in any area of your life. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take some time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Now's the time. Yeah, beautiful. Assess the situation, open up to change, and also attune to the divine. Cleanse any of the negativity, cleanse or purge any of the toxic environment or people or patterns of beliefs, addictions, anything that's holding you back here. It's time to take a risk, a time to go forward on this new adventure. Next, we have ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now's the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect to the divine source. You literally have here attuned to the divine. Spirit is telling you, double here, confirmation. It's time to ground yourself and connect with source. It's time for you to get ready. Actually, I'm seeing somebody tying up, lacing up some running shoes. So either you're doing that right now, or I feel like this is preparation for you to get ready to take a leap of faith. Get ready to maybe you are running a marathon. Maybe you are running in some sort of a maybe a walking or a walk for a cause, humanitarian effort, something of that nature. But I do feel like a lot of you are prepping to take some sort of a leap, especially with the full moon highlighting that 9th house. So grounding your energy, getting ready, preparing, connecting to source, but also Spirit wants you to know, Taurus, how proud they are of you and what you've done here and how you've achieved your success and how you've really tuned into your own energy and trust your instincts here. Now, this is also loved ones who crossed over, very proud of you. It says it's time to celebrate, Taurus, all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. Sometimes at times we give the credit to other people, which we absolutely should when they have helped with our success and our achievement. But this is about you being proud of yourself as well. You can see the peacock wings, and this is about you shining your colors and others noticing you as well, others being proud of you. But make sure that you are just as proud of yourself as other people are, especially those in the spiritual realm. All right, let's take a look here and see how you've grown. How have you grown here, Taurus, during this moon cycle? New beginnings. Beautiful. So this is the Judgment card. This is all about a brand new purpose. This is about changing your life for the better. It says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Okay, so you do have that cleanse energy. Cleanse and purging, getting rid of anything in the past here, but being compassionate and kind, which is what we talked about with that 6 of Cups. Forgiving yourself. A lot of you are very hard on yourself. I just heard a lot of you really ride yourself into the ground, whatever that means. Whether that's you're being really harsh, maybe criticizing or judging yourself, or maybe you really work yourself into the ground at times. Whatever this is here for you, this Judgment is all about a brand new beginning, that you're chasing your dreams, doing something that you really love, but also bringing more joy into your life. So finding your purpose, finding a brand new energy. Some of you, this is family dynamics, healing. Some of you, you're on a spiritual quest, a spiritual path here. Maybe you are a healer. Maybe there's a new humanitarian cause. Maybe some of you want to completely go in a brand new direction and teach something that is of risk taking. Maybe you want to teach people how to jump out of a plane. It could be anything in your life here that you want to take a brand new risk on, take an adventure on here, because there's an awakening happening here within your energy. There is a redemption, a second chance to do something different in your life. So don't ignore this calling, Taurus. Heal any wounds. That's what that cleansing energy is all about. Don't judge yourself. This is that Judgment card, which we just talked about. Criticizing and judging yourself or others. But this is saying, let all that go. Be kind to yourself, because you have some beautiful gifts and you have some beautiful support of not just loved ones, but your spiritual team that wants you to succeed and thrive, not just in the physical sense, in the financial sense, but also emotionally as well. Now let's take a look and see what steps you can take to continue growing and moving forward. What steps can Taurus take here to continue growing? We have the Empress, taking care of yourself, nurturing your energy here. Now, the energy of the Empress is very maternal, whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter, but this is somebody who takes care of herself first, and then her cup is so full that she can't help but reach the lives and touch the lives of others. The Empress energy is very, very abundant, so you're attracting abundance in all forms here, and this is about you being creative, you being full of life, full of fertility, but this is also a very nurturing, very growthful energy, which again, the 9th house really highlights growth for you. So whatever you're putting your time, energy, and effort into, if you want to grow a baby, if you want to grow a family, if you want to grow your business, if you want to grow in your health goals, whatever this is here for you, Taurus, now is the time. It says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. I just heard that some of you may be buying yourself, or you've just bought yourself something very nice, very rewarding. So, I mean, this could be a vehicle. This could be, maybe a piece of jewelry. This could be a new pair of shoes, or something possibly expensive. I mean, it doesn't have to be expensive, but to you, it's quite luxurious. So whatever this is here, it can be anything. I feel like you're taking care of yourself. You're nurturing yourself here. So continue to do this, because this will help in your growing expedition here. And what else do we have? We have the 8 of Raphael, another card of a spiritual quest. It says there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right, a spiritual quest. Absolutely. 8 of Cups is about leaving behind anything that does not serve you any longer and taking that big leap of faith, taking that risk, going towards a new adventure here. And even though it may be unclear, even though you're not quite sure where you're going to land up or how you end up here, you know that there's something better waiting in the wings. So I really love this energy for you. Continue to take the steps. Literally, you can see the steps here going up and over the water. So I feel like by the 28th of July here for you, Taurus, there's going to be some really positive change happening within your life that you're going to be excited about. There's growth happening here. Some of you may be moving into a bigger location. You may be moving to a bigger area as well, or you may be planning, again, a trip, a vacation. If you're not taking one around this full moon energy, you're planning your next one. So very exciting. Some of you are on this spiritual quest, especially aligned with that judgment energy. You're changing your life for the better, Taurus. And some of you have a really good life already, but I'm just sensing that you're bringing more excitement and more energy to the mix here, where you're really taking off and you're doing something you love. I hope this resonates with you, Taurus. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus, and I look forward to next time. Lots of love.